I'm Sebastian St. James. If you're one of my subscribers and you've been following the strategies outlined in my videos, you're probably nearly a billionaire by now. And you're thinking to yourself, what will I do with all my money? So much of it. Obviously, I've got to do something to pass my time. I know. I will buy out a whole company, for example. Let's say, Twitter. Yes. And then I can't be silenced. That's a very good idea. By the way, thanks for watching, Elon, and thanks for subscribing. Obviously, if you've got a lawyer, a manager, an agent and a chef, 3 nannies, an assistant, a driver and a jet, would you be satisfied? Well, of course not. So you've got to do something to buy that company outright. And of course, because they're out to get you, they implement a poison pill strategy. What is a poison pill, and should I swallow one? A poison pill is a defense strategy implemented by a board to try to prevent or at least discourage the takeover, a hostile takeover of their company. A poison pill will have a trigger. Say if you take over more than 15% of the company, then something will come into effect, and that thing is the poison pill. A poison pill fundamentally changes how attractive or how easy it is to take that company over to the point where it can almost block some people. So let's take an example. Let's say hypothetically you have a tech billionaire who wants to take over your little company. What you can do is to say to the existing shareholders, except for him, I'm going to offer my shares, new shares to you at a considerable discount. Any discount that I make up. I mean, it's my company, I can make this up. And therefore, it dilutes the existing shareholders of all their shareholding, right? Because there's now the same worth of the company, there's far, far more shares, and if you don't buy in, if you're not allowed to buy in, then it dilutes your shareholding, and it effectively makes it much more expensive to take over that company. In 2018, Papa John's board adopted a limited duration stockholders' rights plan, which effectively doubled the price of anybody acquiring over a greater percentage. They did have somebody in mind. In 2012, Netflix board voted that anyone, Carl Icahn, acquiring more than 50% of the shares would allow existing shareholders to buy 2 shares for the price of 1. Take that, Carl. Recently, I received this email. Dear Sebastian, I'm a name redacted. I'm currently facing a poison pill with a small takeover I'm attempting. What can I do? Well, name redacted, I will give you the solution to your problem. The solution is to become more friendly with the board members. Just slip them a few Teslas, that should do the trick. Most takeovers end up being friendly anyway. This is how it works. You start acquiring shares in a company, as you do, and you approach the board. They say, no, we do not want your kind here. And then you have a chat to them and you say, well, your shares at the moment are worth $10 each. How about I offer your existing shareholders, let's say, $15? 50% more. Suddenly you've got their interest and suddenly they will put that to the shareholders. The shareholders will vote, and guess what? That's an instant profit, and suddenly the hostility all vanishes. If you'd like to be a billionaire one day and have billionaire problems, then you best watch my next video, which will have some great information for you. Click it on here.